on the beat, getting lit with my kinfolk. 8 times to Kelly, keep it jumping like.
The world has gone crazy, and we have the prescription for sanity.
We're live, Capo.
It's time to take your meds.
We got a good one today, man.
All your meds.
It's your boy DJ Bobby Hustle.
Capo.
The Connect. We have a special guest on the line.
Super dope artist.
We're going to play some games. We're going to have some fun.
Oh.
First question. Who was the first rapper to turn actor? I was close on that
All
one.
your meds. Take two and chill.
He already coming in with
Hey, what's good, my
Yeah.
people? What's good, my people? We back again another Tuesday, so you know what it is. It's your boy DJ Bobby Hustle and my guy,
Capo.
The Connect. Guaranteed to get your plug. $79.99 plus tax. All right, so we got a great show today. We got a super dope artist coming on. We're going to play some games. We're going to have some fun. So let's get straight into it. Capo, who we got today?
Bobby, you already know, man. I always get hype around this time because it's no fucking secret. We always have super dope guests on every dose of audio meds, and today is no different. Our guest today hails from the city of Atlanta. He's pushed successfully as an independent artist, from starting his own label, headlining his own tours, to working with some of the dopest artists in the game, from the legendary Bun B to the late great Bankroll Fresh. My man not only has the blueprint on how to become a successful artist, but he also is a multi-talented entrepreneur with multiple businesses, from his own strain of marijuana to putting grills in some of your favorite celebs' mouths. My man also prides himself on representing hard for his city, so much so that you can't even say his name without saying it. I need y'all to make some motherfucking noise for my man, Scotty ATL.
Hey, Scotty, too high to hit the building.
What's happening?
What's up, my
Hey.
man?
What's happening?
Hey,
Man, how's everything been going with you, family?
Man, everything good, man. Appreciate the intro, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a wrestler, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on. He is. Hold on, Scotty. So like, people know the name, man. They know Scotty ATL. It's got a zing to it. They think about that, but they don't know the track record. They don't know the resume. So I did a little digging. We all got the internet, so and I know how to use it. So for those of y'all who don't know, check just real quick. We're about to do something. Just real quick. Check the resume right there. That's disox.com. This man got 39 professional credits listed on professional major records, plus 53 pending submissions. So when you say Scotty ATL, just know this guy really doing some work. He ain't just your run of the mill, I'm gonna pretend like I'm a rapper on Facebook. This dude do this. He do
Hey,
it.
put some respect on the name.
Put some respect on it.
Man.
Hell yeah. So, hey, Scotty, real quick, man, I know a lot of, like you said, you've been working, you've been getting it on, working hard. But, you know, with this pandemic that hit, man, how has it affected you personally, man?
To be honest, it ain't really been that bad. I mean, on a personal level, you know what I mean? I've been getting a little more healthy, you feel me? I've been like focused on my business. I just kind of cut out all the stuff that, you know, wasn't that I didn't need to be doing, and I've been having more time to just focus, build my business. Like, I feel like I've grown personally, my business grown throughout the pandemic time, so it's been pretty good. You know, I lost a couple friends, you know, due to like the coronavirus and shit like that.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, but it's caused me to like, man, work out more, you know, take vitamins, you know, just try to be a little bit more conscious health wise.
Oh, wow, man. We hate to hear that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, love to everybody that's suffered a loss or lost, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit's
This
serious
thing is
out
real,
here, man. But,
it's real.
you know, one beautiful thing about it, man, is like, I see that, you know, a lot of people are, like you said, getting their shit together somewhat. You know what I'm saying? It's giving you time to focus on you and how to better your situation. And that's something that I've noticed you've been doing, like just watching from afar. Not only have you still been releasing music and working, but you've got a new business which you're at right now. Can you tell us a little bit about this new business venture that you've opened?
Yeah, man. I do gold grills and jewelry. I own a company called Grills by Scotty. I've been doing grills for about 7 years, but I have my own store for a little bit over a year and a half now, going on 2 years. So it's been going well, man. I've done a lot of celebrity grills, like you said, And I have a lot of like people that I do grills for outside of Atlanta, out of the country, other businesses. So it's booming. It's doing good.
So the because I would think like with right now it would be the last thing you would do is go and get a grill. You know what I'm saying? But I
Right.
mean, it's like so it hasn't affected your business at all with the grills.
Man, people been buying more grills since the pandemic. Like when everything first hit, it was it was like it was kind of scary at first just to kind of think about like, man, okay, how can we make this work? I got employees, I got bills I gotta pay. How can we continue to do things? And so I just found a way to move around it, you know what I mean, and just be creative in my approach. So we started doing mold kits. We would ship you a mold kit, even if you was in Atlanta on the west side during the time when it first hit. You didn't have to come to the shop. We could ship you a mold kit. You can do the mold right in your house. Send it to us. We'll send you the grill back. And so more people, man, started buying grills. I think some of it just had to do with the fact that people had more time. People got more money from unemployment and like different grants and loans and just extra money that folks had. So people been spending.
Stimulus.
Stimulus. Unemployment. I'm gonna go get a grill. Real talk. Yeah.
Man.
Hey man, one time for the hustlers out there using their unemployment checks to get a grill by Scotty, man. Real talk. Hey Scotty, so speaking of the pandemic, man, we got this segment. I don't know if you've ever seen the show, but I don't like to use the C word. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I just be seeking the knowledge and I just be into stuff that a lot of people don't know. So, we got this segment called the rabbit hole. I want you to take a trip with me, man. We're about to take a trip down the rabbit hole real quick.
Okay, all right.
Let's go.
It's time to take a trip head first down the rabbit hole where you learn some shit you didn't even know.
All right. So, like I said, I don't like to use the C word. I just be digging up facts and stuff, and I like to bring it to the light of people. So this is a good one. So I'm gonna go through it fast, but I'm just gonna kind of give you a bit about what's going on. So we're talking about the technology Cold War. Well, with U.S. and China. So whether you're old enough to have lived or just heard about it in school, you've heard about the Cold War with Russia and the space race between 1955 and 1975. Well, today we're in a new tech race, and this time it's with China, and the battle is over who owns and controls 5G, because the controller of the internet controls the people. So both countries have actually been throwing blows for a minute. And it's heating up. So everybody in China knows China makes everything. So it started with trade talks with China, and Trump was like, yo, y'all been eating good for a while. We need to talk about these numbers on these 5G towers. China's like, nah, bro, we ain't budging. So Trump was like, man, y'all ain't doing nothing but bootlegging anyway. I'm going to investigate y'all. And China's like, we don't give a fuck. We got Huawei, the company that makes the real 5G towers, and y'all lying about that fake 5G y'all got over there. Might as well call it slow G. So Trump is like, well, my guys told me that Huawei's stealing information, so you know what? We're going to ban them from the U.S. And anybody that does business with the U.S. can't do business with Huawei. And if y'all do, we're going to cut you off from business with the U.S. And as a matter of fact, China, we're going to need another 25% for anything y'all shipping over here. So China's like, well, bet that then, nigga. We need that 25% over here, too. So Trump is like, oh, that TikTok shit and that WeChat shit y'all got jumping over here? We about to end that shit, too. You know what? We moving all the Apple plants to India. So just last month, Trump ordered the closure of the Chinese consulate in Houston, as well as China ordered the closure of the U.S. consulate in Chengdu. And this is really serious because with Web 3.0 coming, which is basically the new internet, is coming with the rapid advances in AI technology and blockchain technology. 5G networks are going to be the soil that this new post-corona world is built upon. So, Scotty, my question to you is, with all this going on, if China does win this internet war, are you still going to be flexing on the gram?
I don't be flexing on the ground. I don't be flexing on the ground.
Scotty gonna be flexing, man.
I don't be flexing on the ground so they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. I'm gonna do my same shit. I don't got to have 5G. You know what I'm saying? You give me 4G, LTE.
Right.
That's all I need.
Real talk from a boss. Hey, okay, all right. But yeah, it's crazy out here, man. It's they fighting wars over this internet, man. They know the internet controls the people, and whoever controls the internet got the brains of the children. So
Yeah,
it's deep out
and
here.
that's what you were just talking about that a minute ago, Scotty, about having some some China connects or whatever with the grills or something. That could affect you, bro. Like that could affect the whole grind. They try to put the
Nah,
25%.
I'm good. My shit American made. I make this shit in my shop.
Hell
So,
yeah.
Hey, keep jobs in America. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's an American right there. Look at that smile.
Made in America.
exactly.
Yeah, man,
Hey,
real
so
talk.
hey, real quick, Scotty, like I know you said you don't flex on the gram. That could affect you, bro. Like that could affect the whole grind.
Uh,
They try to put the
nah,
25%.
I'm good. My shit American made. I make this shit in my shop.
Hell
So,
yeah.
Hey, keep jobs in America. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's an American right there. Look at that smile.
Made in America.
exactly.
Yeah, man,
Hey,
real
so
talk.
hey, real quick, Scotty, like I know you said you don't flex on the gram. You do humble flexing, man, which is really just you doing shit that you typically do on a regular basis, which other people might see it. And I'm gonna take a little time because I want to read off some of the features that you've had in the past, some of the artists that you've worked with, from Bun B, Gip, Dolph, Ty Dolla Sign, Devin the Dude, 8 Ball Currency, Project Pack, Cap G, Dopey, the homie Starlito, Young Greatness. Like, you've worked with so many people in this industry. And, like, what would you say? Because I want to, before I even mention it, like, I have one thing to say about this list. But out of all these people that you work with, what's one of the most memorable moments that you have from these artists, this list of artists?
Um, it would probably be memories with Bankroll Fresh and memories with Starlito.
Mm,
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And that
Out of
those
everybody that you name.
Yeah, those are more like personal relationships compared to like just doing music with them, right?
Well, I mean, all those guys, I have relationships with. I'm not really like the type person where I just like to just do songs with people just
Mm,
cause like I like to do songs cause we fuck with each other. We got a relationship. So it's just been moments that I've had, obviously, Bankroll Fresh passed away. So I
mhm,
just always just reminisce on moments that we shared being in DJ Toon studio, working, just having fun, what I mean, putting music together and just talking shit, like, being on the path, coming up together. And then with Lido, um, we was on tour together, you know what I'm
mhm,
saying? So like I learned a lot from Lido from on the tour that we was on, together about just hustling and, just making moves as an independent artist.
mm.
Mm, okay.
Yeah, man. And that's one thing that I wanted to mention was because when I was looking at that list, um, I looked at it and I was like, man, Bankroll Fresh, Dobie, and Young Greatness.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to all of them. You know what I'm saying? But all gone before their time, man. Like what do having records with these artists? What does that mean to you now after they're gone now and they left the legacy and you're part of that, man?
Um, I don't know, man. It's like it's bittersweet a little bit,
Mm,
because it's great that we got a chance to make music together. Because like during the time that they was alive, like we was really cool. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm,
Really kicked it. Like Your Greatness would come to the studio a lot when me and Drummer Boy was working on our project together. Who Shot Cupid. So I
mm,
would just see Greatness in the studio all the time, and Drummer Boy would like be, encouraging us to like do music together. And so we ended up finally doing something that ended up on that project that me and Drummer Boy created. But him and Drummer Boy was like real cool.
mm,
And then me and Dope B, um, me and Dope B used to just run into each other a lot in the streets. Um, I would see him in New York. I would see him like in just different places in the South, just working. You know what I mean? Just like
mm-hmm,
trying to get his shit out at the time. So, it means a lot because now, and I think everybody do this when like somebody pass away. You go back and you listen to their music and you kind of hang on every word,
mm-hmm,
and I guess it makes you feel like it's more validity to what they saying because
mm,
man, maybe they was talking something that I needed to hear that I didn't really hear the first time. So, from that standpoint, it always means a lot because, they, like you said, they died young. They were legends in their own right. They were stand-up guys. So I just always appreciate the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, and the experience of just even knowing them.
Right. Okay.
Real shit, man. That's real. And real quick, Bobby, I know you wanted to jump in this up, but I wanted to mention this real quick because what you said was hearing something. They may have said something that you needed to hear that you didn't catch before, and you mentioned something in a post where you said you don't know if people are really listening anymore, or if they even care about lyrics. Do you feel like that's somewhat of a dying art, like the whole having lyrics and content? Do you feel like that's a dying art right now?
I mean, like, being honest, I was just kind of like poking fun at people a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, I think that people do like listen to lyrics and it is now like melodies is kind of like to the forefront in terms of like what makes songs more popular, faster, or like that. At one point, I think it was just like mainly about lyrics. Like, you didn't have to like have a melody, but if you had like some dope lyrics, you were saying something like people just fuck with it. I think now it's about being creative enough to do both. You know what I'm saying? Like having those lyrics, have melody. And I feel like it's something that I've been able to do like the whole time, like just learn how to have style, basically, and like it's like putting the vitamin in the brownie. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it's giving somebody something good, but dressing it up. You know what I mean, in a way where it's presentable and it's catchy and it's still something you'll ride to every day. It don't just sound like it's outdated.
Right.
That's real shit. That's real shit. The last thing you want to do is feel like someone's like preaching to you or like you're in class. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to pull out a notebook and start taking notes. Like just some shit I want to ride to, but still catch some subliminals.
Right. You know what? Speaking of that, Scotty, so like we got some records from you, and like this one record that I was listening to earlier, just going off of everything that you were saying, Hold It Down. Like, this is a dope record, and it's actually featuring one of my favorite artists of all time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up listening to them, that group. And so before we get into this record, like, can you give us a little bit of the thought process that was going through your brain when you wrote it? Because it's a real dope record.
Yeah. So actually, it's kind of funny. Like, I know I've been knowing Bun B for a minute now. We did a song in the past called Pinky Rings. That was on a project I put out called Spaghetti Johnson. And originally I met Bun B through Dante Ross, who was my manager at the time. And we did the song, we did the video. It was a cool record. But eventually me and Dante started working together, and I would run into Bun like all the time. Corey Mo like a big brother to me. So Bun was actually putting out an EP that he was doing for, I can't remember what exactly it was for, but I was supposed to be on the EP. I was super excited about this shit, you know what I mean? And we did this record, and he was just like, man, you know what? I fuck with the record, but I don't know if it fit the project. So I was like, damn, like I was kind of like disappointed.
Hurt, like,
yeah.
So Bun was like, you know what, though? He was like, man, whenever you need something, just let me know. I got you. So me and Corey Mo was in the studio one night, and me and Corey Mo like they made like a lot of songs together, but they don't all hit the street. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just picky like about my songs. Like, I want that shit to be hard as fuck. If it's just okay, I might not release that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And so we did this song one night, and Corey Mo loved it. I loved it, and he was like, man, you should get Bun on it. I was like, damn, you right. So I hit Bun and was just like, look, man, me and Corey Mo got one. Corey Mo like GK alumni. So it just made sense all the way together. I hit Bun. He did that shit like quick. He sent it right back. Boom. You know what I mean? The rest is history. So shout out to Bun, man. But I just seen him be a solid dude in so many situations, from being with him at Stankonia, you know, when he working with like Organized Noise, to being with him while he was with Corey Moe, to being with him, you know, in Houston, like when I was on tour with Big Crit. Like we just been in so many of the same circles, and at the same time that you know, it's like we like family now, you know. Like I see him like it's all love. So shout out to Bun B, man. Real solid person, man.
All right, man. Shout out
Real
to Bun.
shit.
And without further ado, new music. Scotty ATL. Let's go.
Corey Moe. I know my haters wanna see me dead. First million for the fam, making dead premiums. For the fam, it's on me, I'm gon' hold it down. Doing well, know my haters wanna see me dead. I put bread over bitches, I'm gon' hold it down. First million for the fam, we ain't never scared. Scared money don't make money, my interior red. We in LA blowing Doja, I ain't want a jet. Mr. Flight caught another lot of sweat, I bled. Car note on my feet, don't play me like I'm number, I'm unique and Monique. Boy, friend keep dissing, but it sneak every week. I'm making big flips, got to dig it like it's cleats. I got kids, I need choke, I ain't playing with you freaks trap. Wham, that's gonna make that money kinda jam. Them niggas left me, I was down on my ass, never forget it. Watch your fam in Atlanta, you might get scammed. Real shit, get in and get rich, get out. I'm screaming free tags. For the fam, it's on me, I'm gon' hold it down. Doing well, know my haters wanna see me dead. I put bread over bitches, I'm gon' hold it down. First million for the fam, making dead premiums. For the fam, it's on me, I'm gon' hold it down. Doing well, know my haters wanna see me dead. I put bread over bitches, I'm gon' hold it down. First million for the fam with it.
Posted up at the crib, twisting up a backwood.
Woo! You gotta go stream it to hear the rest of the verse. Spotify, everywhere. So you gotta stream it to hear the rest of the verse. Ooh, I heard it. Ooh. That's that shit.
Hey man, shout out to fucking Corey Moe on that beat. God
Hey,
damn,
Corey Moe, man.
Like it. Right, Scotty. Like that shit was like the perfect blend with you and Bun together over that beat. It's like it was meant to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Corey Moe did his thing, man. Bun did his thing, man. Like, you know, I feel like it was a good record, man. And it meant a lot to me, you know, because I feel like ever since Ratchet, I just been dropping so many like records that I feel like I want to match, like, you know, the style and the intensity. But this was like a song I felt like just meant a lot to me, and I liked it. I just wanted to put it out. So that was dope.
That's real. And that's the thing is like we know like Bun, like you said, Bun's a real one, dog. He's always speaking on real shit. You know, he came out today, was talking about how he's vouching for Megan and fuck Tory Lanez and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Which is super dope because, you know, like you said, she's out there, or like he said, she's out there by herself and shit. Is there anything that Bun has any game that he's given you or a gem that he's left you that you're like, shit? Because I mean, I even see when you were talking to him on your live, and he kind of gave everybody a gem on your live about, you know, waiting for someone to hold your hand or waiting to meet that specific person. You know what I'm saying? Like, is there anything that he's giving you specifically?
I mean, for me, like I told him on that live, it's just about the way that he carried himself. You know, when the cameras is off, you know, from the way he treat his family, you know, he care about his son, his kids, his wife. Like, I feel like Bun the real stand-up dude. Some of these cats, man, you know, like we talking about flexing on Instagram. Some people, they could be your favorite rapper, but when the camera's off, you know, they not really that dude, you know. But Bun just a real good person, you know what I mean? On camera off, like, he just solid, you know what I mean? I can't even say nothing else about it. He's solid dude, man.
Real shit. I think that's why you guys blend so well, man, because you the same way, bro. You guys cut from the same cloth, man. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Yeah,
real shit.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Real shit. Give it up for solid people. You know what it is. Real stand-up guys. That's some solid, real knowledge.
And Bobby, you know what comes from fucking with OGs, right?
You get the game. When I say you learn
game.
the game, that means you learn some things. That means you're smart in the brain.
I know where you're going with it.
You know where I'm going? If you've seen the show, I know you've seen the show. It's
That's right. It's time for Street Smarts Trivia Game with your hosts, DJ Bobby Hustle and Capo the Connect. Guaranteed to get your plug.
all right. So this is the part, Scotty. I fuck with you, man. You've been holding it down. You've been doing your thing. You're showing people how to do this, how to get out here and get this money that you ain't got to wait for the labels. You can get rich on your own. So you know how to do that. But we want to know if you know about this trivia right now. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to start it out.
The fun part.
It's the fun part. We're going to start it out with a little hip-hop trivia, a little street smarts trivia. So we're just going to ask you a question. You just give us an answer. It's that easy.
Okay. All right.
All right. First one. Here we go. What Atlanta rapper was once a backup dancer for Whitney Houston? Was it A, Jermaine Dupri, B, Andre 3000, or C, Offset?
I'm gonna have to go with Jermaine Dupri.
Is that
It
your
was
final
100,000.
answer?
Offset. Offset. For real?
I mean,
Hold
I don't
on,
know.
hold on.
You ain't, is you Googling? Is you Googling?
I had to say.
You got an assistant Googling?
You said you got an assistant Googling?
Which one is
You
it?
said for Janet Jackson?
Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston.
Oh, Whitney Houston.
Yeah,
we need Jermaine Dupri. Man, Offset wasn't even born.
Which one is it?
Offset.
Which one is it? Who do you say?
Who
do you
say?
I'm gonna go with Offset.
You gonna go with Offset?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Final answer? You sure?
Yeah.
It was Offset! Offset was a backup dancer as a kid. If you look at 0:51 seconds and 3 minutes and 34 seconds, you can see it in Whitney Houston's What You Know About That.
That's some crazy shit.
Yeah, he's been doing this since a kid, man.
Damn.
He was actually in 2 videos. He was in that and a TLC video as well. But they said that they can't. I guess they cut him out the TLC video. But if you watch the Whitney Houston video at a specific time, you can see him in there.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. Okay. All right. I see you got a squad. It's okay. Teamwork made the dream work. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. We ain't hating. We ain't hating. I seen him back there lurking anyway. You know. So let's see how fast his fingers is this time. So Capo, what's your favorite category?
Man, who said that shit?
All right. So we're gonna read you a song lyric. You just tell us who said that shit. Here we go.
Okay.
Everything I went through, I appreciate the shit. Because if I had went through it, took the easy way, I wouldn't be the strong nigga that I am today. Everything that I did, different things I was told, just ended. Read your song lyric, you just tell us who said that shit. Here we go.
Okay.
Everything I went through, I appreciate the shit. Because if I had went through it, took the easy way, I wouldn't be the strong nigga that I am today. Everything that I did, different things I was told, just ended up being food for my soul. Who said that shit?
You can hear it. You can hear it.
It's a Goody Mob record for sure.
Someone back there Googling.
Nah. I know this. Is it Big Guilt?
Is that your final answer?
Is Big Guilt or is Cujo?
Which one is it?
Hold on.
Which one is it?
CeeLo.
Final answer?
CeeLo for the final answer.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Hey, it was CeeLo Green, Goody Mob Soul Food, 1995. Okay. He jumping off the top rope. Tag me in, boss. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Come on.
We got a couple more for you. Okay. You from where I'm from, man. We all grew up in the hood watching hood classics. We're gonna play you a movie clip. Just tell us what movie it is. Here we go.
Okay.
Now this is what you call a hood classic.
Ain't nobody from outside bringing down the property value. It's these folk shooting each other and selling that crack rock and shit.
Well, how you think the crack rock gets into the country? We don't own any planes. We don't own no ships.
What movie is that?
Uh-oh.
Right, y'all got me on that one.
Uh-oh.
We don't own no ships.
That's the
on no
hood
ship.
classic
That
of the
what he said?
classics.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't own no ships. We ain't bringing the crack to the hood. You've seen this movie 100,000 times.
Everybody has.
Just throw one out there. What you
I
think?
don't know. I can't think of that clip though.
You can't think of it.
Okay.
I know that's not the one. So you give up?
You throwing the towel on it?
Yeah, I'm throwing the towel on this.
Oh!
It was Boys in the Hood. Come
I started to
on.
say
It's
that.
these
I
folks
started to say that, but
shooting
I
each
ain't
other.
finish it.
Oh,
Take two and call
That
me
was a
in the
classic
morning.
one.
that's a classic,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
It was the knowledge
Now if
clip.
you just say like Ricky, I
I
would
know
know that
that's the
shit.
one.
Those are the easiest ones too. Yeah.
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 Okay, we
We
got
gotta
one
come.
more.
We gotta make it a little bit harder than that.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, we're gonna see if you got this one, man.
Excuse me, I'm gonna need to see some identification.
This is called ID check. So we're gonna read your government name. Just tell us who it is.
That
Here we
easy.
go. My name is Michael Santiago Renda. Am I?
Killer Mike. Oh wait.
Is that your final
Might well
answer?
don't give me that. I already know who that is.
It's Killer Mike. All
Yeah.
right, Michael Santiago Renda. Okay, all right. You only missed one.
Yeah.
You only missed one,
I just
man.
seen Killer Mike last night.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So you
Shout out to
know that
Killer
y'all done cut
Mike, man.
checks.
Hashtag on him.
Hey.
Real shit, real shit. Always out there working, man. Speaking of working, Scotty, I know we had spoke about the grill business a little bit, and just being an overall entrepreneur. But what made you even transition into the grill world, man? Like, what made you say, you know what? Like, because you were saying, I love doing this. Where does that passion come from, man?
One of my homeboys wanted me to get involved with it a while back, and I was just kind of helping them out. And then it just kind of just turned into a love for, I already like entrepreneurship, and I like marketing. So the opportunity turned into like a passion, and I'm here doing this shit today, you know what I'm saying? So
In
I
your
really
work,
can't
sir.
explain it, man. You know what I mean? It's just I just enjoy this shit. Like,
Hey, that's what's
Yeah.
up, man. And you
yeah.
got a shirt with your business name on it. Like, man, that's what's up. You got something you can stand from the mountains and scream, "Skrills by Scotty! Come spend your money with me."
Right.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful, man.
Oh,
Shouts out to that,
yeah.
man.
So, what other type of businesses are you investing in, or are you looking at investing in, or are you thinking about doing anything else, or does the grills just right now the grills and the music just got your full all your time?
I'm thinking about getting like involved into construction and some
Mm.
things like that. And I already do like billboards. I put billboards up in the city for myself and others. So right now, those are like the two things that I'm looking at that's new.
Mm.
So you mean like you physically put billboards up, or like you're just paying the?
Well, I'm not physically
Okay.
behind the
Right.
Okay. I was
You gonna hire
put it
somebody.
up, but I'm handling everything, to make
Okay.
sure that, from the artwork to the design to what's supposed to be
Gotcha.
said on the board to when it go up, how it go up, where it go up. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? Like,
Right.
Are you fucking with more of like the are you doing any of the digital billboards, or are you still sticking with the standard old school, like just straight pasted up?
nah, I do digital and static. You know what
Mm.
I'm
Okay, oh,
saying? I
static.
do
That's it.
both of
Yeah.
them.
You know
I
what?
do both of them.
See, this is what the fuck I'm talking about, Scotty. This is exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. This is a lesson here. This is a good lesson. So listen up, kids. You put out a song, you get a hit record, you get a check. You don't have to go back to selling drugs. You can start a business with the money. Like, it's cool. It's
Right.
okay. It's okay to own your own business. You still can be a rapper and own 6 businesses. So shouts out to that.
Yeah. Yeah. What's wrong with that?
For sure.
So
Yeah,
Scotty,
man.
you've been pushing the music for a little bit, man, and like I wanted to ask you, bro, like since you've got your foot in the door, you're in the game now, you're a part of the industry. Is it what you thought it would be when you were younger and you were thinking like I want to do music for a living? Like, is it what you thought it would be, or is it totally different than what you imagined?
The music is totally different than what I imagined originally. Starting out, you know what I'm saying? Like, budgets was bigger. You know, it wasn't as much pressure like on the recoup side. Like, all you had to do is just be good. You'll blow up. You know what I'm saying? So now, everybody, you don't have to be good now to blow up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could literally not be good, but just have some dope marketing or have a fire record or have a fire team and shit, you'll blow up. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a different world now with the music industry, man, especially with streams and you know, people saying that the streams aren't paying enough. You know, it's like it's labels aren't signing people like they once were. But I mean, you have your own imprint. So I mean, like, you keep 100% of that.
Yep.
Right? And that's the beauty of it.
Yeah, nah, I keep all my stuff. I mean, I had to pay, you know what I mean, to keep this shit floating.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have nobody else on the outside. I'm glad, man. You know, I'm glad I didn't put myself in no type of situation like that, because I had the freedom to just put music out when I want to put it out, and not have to give somebody who ain't really helped me build this shit a bunch of money. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
I'm thankful for that, for sure.
Okay, can you explain to the people the importance of investing in yourself? Like you just said, I'm paying shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a boss, you have to pay. There's somewhere and somehow there's money gonna be spent. Like, can you explain the importance of investing, especially if you're a label owner? Like, what's some shit that you would have to invest in that to really step your game up and take it to that next level?
Videos, advertisement, marketing, you know, your appearance, studio time, man, all kind of shit. You know,
it's never ended.
Right.
It takes a lot to blow a record up, to blow an artist up, to blow a song up. Like, it's not just like wham bam, thank you, man. Like, you gotta really stay down with that shit.
Yeah. And then when you make it, you got to pay the attorneys, the assistant, the ex-baby mamas, the driver, everybody.
yeah, you got to keep paying that shit. But I mean,
Right.
it's cool though, you know. Like, now I'm in a situation where I could do it because I love to do it, and not necessarily be pressured to make decisions based off of monetary gain. You know what I mean? Like, I could just do the music because I like to do it and put out what I want to put out.
That's real. That's real as fuck. And we need more of that shit, man.
Right.
I think a lot of artists are stuck in this world of I gotta do something that's gonna get me rich, and that's where they kind of hit that bump in the road, and we start getting a ton of music that sounds exactly like the last song we listened to.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
We just got to get to a point where you can really just enjoy making the music, you know, and like you got this other record that you sent, you know, and it was right on time. I could tell you was just in the moment. You feel it because it's talking about the topic that we're going through right now. It's called Curfew, you know, and like, you know, the video that you shot was dope, but it was very creative that you did still kept working when you were stuck in the pandemic. And you still put out something dope because it's the message, the creativity, and then the bars. So, I mean, just give us a little bit of insight about that, how you came up with that. I mean, it's very, very creative.
Yeah, Curfew was a song that was actually made before the pandemic and before the curfew. It had nothing to do with that originally. It was just a dope record. You know, just me talking to, you know what I'm saying, the lady basically saying, like, shit, let's hang out, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's have a good time, you know what I mean? What's your curfew? You know, it don't matter what you've been through, I'm still fucking with you. So, like, it just, you know, sometimes I might be in the lab and these type records come to mind and I just lay it down. So, you know, I fought with Curfew though. I got a good vibe. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
Hell yeah. Even though you was predicting the future. Look
at
right.
Scotty the Nose. Here we go.
and we expect people to stay home. And I would just say one more wrinkle on this is earlier last week we said if you're traveling around the state between 8 p.m. and 5 a.m. and you're non-essential, we want you off the roads. We're basically saying that's now 24 hours. We don't want
baby, what's curfew? Got problems, none we can't work through. Keep it real from the junk, can't hurt you. Take the pants off, baby, and the shirt too. Take the pants off, baby, and the shirt too. Got nobody, they got me. Beat the pussy up, come Mike T. The mother need cool, but it not me. When you got nobody, they got me. Got nobody, they got me. Got nobody, they got me. When you got nobody, they got me. Got nobody, they got me. Got nobody, they got me. Fly out to Paris for some hot tea. Tryna fuck you all night, how you knock me? Pot tail, the bitches at the swap meet. I can show you how to come on, nigga, watch me. Starbucks, here money, she want latte. Tell me where you from, that's a great story. I don't have a friend, guess it ain't for me. Had to cut them out, cause they weren't for me. Usually wanna have a little fun though. Have done Uber Eats to the condo. Count money for me, baby, let me twist one. What a spring break party, she don't miss one. Group of friends, now she going for the rich one. Took her out the hood, it's a process. If you stole everything, that is not bliss. Outwork everybody, I do not rest. Clear skin, no money, she did not stress. Tryna take you overseas, that progress. Really came up out the mud, I'm a pop shit. Fake shit, all cap, this is not that.
Woo! Hey, yo, that's dope, man. And then the video, man, like, that's dope, man. That's super dope, bro. It's like we've been talking about you an entrepreneur, self-made, doing this stuff. And it's like, that video right there doesn't take a lot to do, but it's so dope. And like, all you got to do is do it, man. And that's awesome, man. Shout out one more time.
Were you having people send in clips and shit, or how was that put together?
Yeah, so like it was kind of weird. So when I did the Ratchet joint at first, that was like a song that did real well for me. You know what I'm saying? Like and so it was kind of like the same concept. People start sending in videos. People start like just dancing to the record. So I was like, shit, like we'll make it a challenge. We linked up with Triller. I did a grill for Triller. Like we just did this whole thing about, you know, just trying to get fans like interacting and involved with the record. And it worked. You know what I mean? Like it worked. So the song actually came out before it came out. This is the first time this ever happened to me. But this particular time, the song came out on the radio. It was playing on the radio before it actually even was out on MP3. So I had to rush to get the MP3 out because they was playing it on the radio in Atlanta.
They beat you to the punch. Look at that. That record's got a good vibe. I can understand why, man.
Right.
Yeah,
one of them records.
Yeah,
no doubt. I mean, hey, Rook, on a whole nother tip though, you mentioned radio, man. Do you feel like radio is still something that is necessary for artists in this day and age?
It's not necessary, but you can do it, you know, if it helps you and it helps you build. But I don't feel like it's necessary though.
Yeah. Especially with having a platform like Triller and using that and your fans, like how you did organically, you know what I'm saying? And that shit catches fire organically, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't even have to put any marketing dollars into it. Just be smart about it and really have an organic fan base like you do. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen the Ratchet movement. That shit was crazy, bro. Like people from all over the world.
Right. Yeah. Same thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, I for me, I'm just connecting with the fans and just trying to put out music and just feel good, sound good, you know, things that like I enjoy and that I would want to jump in my whip and listen to.
Real shit. How important is it to you to engage with your fans? Because like I think I see that, you know, there's a lot of artists out here that'll release shit, you know, maybe repost something that their fans do, but like you literally like hold conversations and really engage and give people shit to do, and like, I mean, that shit's dope as fuck, man. Like, how important is it to you to do stuff like that?
I feel like it's very important, you know, like when you interact and engage with your fans, I feel like it makes them feel like they're a part of what you're doing, you know, so when you comment on shit, you know, when people like post something, or when you post something, the next time you post something, people might comment again, and then before you know it, like it creates this thing where it's like people they want to talk to you, they want to interact, and I feel like that's what the whole social media movement about. Getting more people to interact, more people to post, repost, share your stuff. If you're not talking to them and you're not saying shit, then it kind of make them feel like, well, why should I even keep saying something to this artist if he not responding back?
Real shit. That's real. You can't be an asshole and then expect people to support you.
Exactly.
Real shit.
Exactly.
So with everything that's been going on, like have you been in the lab? Because you just said, I heard you say that you were at Stankonia last night. Have you been in the lab?
Yo, Scotty.
Yeah.
Beam
I've
me
been
up.
in the lab. I'm still here. I've been
Okay.
in the lab. Yeah, I've been in the lab. I was in the studio with last night when I came in. Hold on, she had went out for me. My bad.
You good?
I went last night when I had then came in. Killer Mike was in the studio. Ray Murray was in the studio. From Organized Noise, you know what I mean? They was just cooking up, working.
We're looking at a table, Scotty.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Okay, top secret.
Yeah, top secret.
Hold on, let me flip it. Hold up.
You good?
Oh, here you go. I see it now. Hold up. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, hold up.
Hey.
Yeah,
This is the shit that happens when you live, man.
When you live, baby. Hey, he's back.
Yeah. I came in the studio yesterday, and Killer Mike was in the studio with Organized Noise. They was chopping it up, working, finishing on some shit they were doing.
That's big.
And I just wanted to thank Stankonia just because it got a great vibe, and it's good people there. And so I was just working on a new project that I'm working on right now.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, do we get any exclusive on the project? I mean, is there a title? Is there any time it's coming? I mean,
I can't tell you nothing yet, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you nothing yet. I'm trying to keep it super exclusive because right now it's really no rush, man. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to put music out and do something that I started out doing, but I didn't. I kind of got out for it for a minute, which was being consistent. You know what I mean, with the music. So that's something that I'm doing right now.
Okay.
So is it gonna be a full body of work or is it like an EP?
I can't tell you that yet.
Hey, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying.
I know it.
Hey, Capo, he's a smart man. He's a very smart man. He knows how to keep the secrets. You got it buried deep inside of your brain. So you know what I'm getting to.
Like I said, the main thing for me right now is the consistency. You know what I'm saying? Like, for a minute, I felt like, in order to get some of those bigger records, you have to push it beyond what you would normally do. So let's say, for instance, like a Ratchet, right? You put out a song like Ratchet. I had to push that song for like 9 months. You know what I mean? Like, before it really even, it was catching on in Atlanta and on the internet, but before it really got popping, like where it was getting spins on Southeast radio. You know what I mean? Every day, every night, shit, man. I started out first going to like 2 or 3 clubs a night, in Atlanta, no cap, like for real, going to 2 to 3 clubs a night, paying for parking, paying DJs, buying drinks.
That's the work. That's the work that they don't see.
Then going from 2 to 3 nights in the club to us going to 2 or 3 cities a day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
to level up.
But we was pulling up in Birmingham. We was pulling up in Mobile. We was going to Columbus, Augusta,
in Nashville.
Going to 2, 3 cities a day. You know what I mean? We was doing that. And then after that, I went on 2 promo tours. I went on tour with Big Boy and Sleepy Brown. It was a promo tour. And then I went on another tour with Ace Hood. That was a promo tour as well. And all of that shit was like, you know what I mean, to push the record. So like now what I'm doing is more so like just trying to be more consistent in the release of the music instead of like maybe like pushing a song 9 months. I'm just putting out my favorite records, man, that I feel like people gonna fuck with, and just being consistent and dropping them.
Hell yeah, that's smart. That's smart, Bobby.
It's very smart, very smart. You're a very intelligent guy, my brother. You know,
For
so
sure, man.
we about to get you in for a second round. You know, you did good. You only missed one. You only missed one, right? Okay.
Yeah, he missed one.
He missed one. So we're gonna
Let's
see if
what
we
he
can
does
get
in
him all
round
this
two,
time.
Bobby.
If you've seen the show, then you know.
That's right, it's time for Street Smarts Trivia Game with your host, DJ Bobby Hustle and Capo the Connect. Guaranteed to get your plug.
All right. So this is the part of the show where we play the trivia. All we're gonna do is ask you a question, then you give us an answer.
Okay.
All right. So first one. What artist's first rap name was Sir Cartier? Was it A, Playboy Cardi, B, Takeoff, or C, Trinidad James?
I'm gonna go with Takeoff.
Okay.
Final answer?
Final answer?
Yeah.
It was Playboy Cardi.
It was too obvious.
Take two and call me in the morning.
Yeah.
Too obvious.
Yeah, okay, he thought it was a trick question. He thought it was a trick question. Okay. I was like, oh, okay, all right. All right.
He can redeem himself.
You gotta redeem yourself. This is your favorite category.
Man, who said that shit?
We're gonna read you a lyric, and all you gotta do is tell us who said that shit. Dig it, Lil Pimpin', got the mind and the muscle. Stay down on his grind, got put the crown on the hustle. Hey, I can show you how to juggle anything and make it bubble. Weed blow, real estate, liquor store with no trouble. Who said that shit?
Well, you got me. I don't know. I don't know that one. Sure.
You don't know that one?
It's the way Bobby read it. It's the way Bobby read it.
Who is that?
Come on, man. What's your name? You don't know your name.
Scotty's like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Who is that?
Let him know. Let him know. Let him know, Bobby.
All right, you okay? You gonna forfeit that one? It was Tia.
Rubber man.
Come on, man.
They answered in the live. Everybody saying T.I. Tim.
It might have been the way he said it though.
Of course, it was the way I said it. I wasn't gonna make it easy for you.
Yeah.
It's all good.
He always tries to throw people off reading it like that.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. So we all grew up watching hood classics. I'm gonna play you a movie clip. Just tell me what movie it is.
Now this is what you call a hood classic.
From here on, nothing goes down unless I'm involved. No blackjack, no dope deals, no nothing. A nickel bag gets sold in the park. I want in. You guys got fat while everybody starved on the street.
What movie is that? You know the line.
Man,
you say it.
Honestly, I have heard this clip everywhere, but I don't know the for real movie. I'm gonna go with Casino though. I'm gonna say Casino.
Final answer?
Yeah.
It was King of New York.
I'm involved. No blackjack, no dope deals, no nothing.
You know what's crazy, Scotty? I told Bobby, I said, man, everybody knows
he said it.
That saying in the movie, but very few people know what movie that actually comes from, man.
Right.
Yeah.
It's one of the most popular fucking quotes, man.
Yeah.
New York. Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, if you ain't seen it, bro, go watch that shit. Classic. You know what I'm saying? But before we get out of here, man, Scotty, tell the people real quick about what's coming up here real soon. I know you said you've got the video coming with Bun, and what else they can hear from you and where they can find you at, man.
Okay, yeah. So I got the video coming with Bun. Make sure you go download Hold It Down and download Curfew. The video for Curfew is out right now on YouTube. So make sure you go check that out. It's doing well. That's Curfew and Hold It Down. Make sure you follow Grills by Scotty with a Z. We got grills. We shipping them out. Whatever city you in, just hit us up on the DM or call us. The number is on the IG profile or on the website. And other than that, man, you know, I appreciate y'all, you know, fucking with me and rocking with the campaign, man. You know,
Always.
Yeah, no
Yes,
doubt,
sir.
man.
Yes,
You know, me
sir.
and Capo go back. You know what I mean? A
Love,
good
man.
minute, man. So I appreciate what y'all doing, man, for the culture, man, and just having me on the show.
Oh
Yes,
man,
sir.
all the love goes to you, man. We appreciate everything you do, Scotty. Continue to be successful. Continue putting out that real shit, and we will continue supporting, man. It's all love, family.
Yes,
You
sir.
already know it.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
man. Peace.